Get ready for the ultimate psychological thriller challenge. 103 mind-bending movies, 5-second clips followed by 3 seconds to lock in your guess. Can you handle the pressure and prove your thriller expertise? Hit subscribe and let's see if you can survive this psychological test. Let's get started. Ready for the first one?
Pay attention to the strangeness of the weather, the shift in gravity.
See, you bitch and you complain and you tell me these things and it's,
Now then, tell me, what did Miggs say to you?
Well, I run the office and tend the cabins and grounds and do a little
How's your wife? Oh, she's fine.
In 1981, Mr. Keaton, you participated in the hijacking of a truck in Buffalo, New York.
When you find this guy, this John G., what are you gonna...
I brought a lot of other things. You can see what you like. It shuts off.
여기 치과 잘하더라요.
Demolitions committee of Project Mayhem wrapped the foundation columns of a dozen buildings with blasting gel.
You know, I counted the floors of this building from the street.
what I say is wrong. You take one step back towards the doorway.
Maybe Paulie's sitting up in his mansion right now, rethinking his whole attitude.
I promise you I won't bring this up again, but before we end this conversation, would you answer?
Look, you sue me, your husband dies, you drop the lawsuit like a hot potato, all of it quicker than the...
T'es folle, tu vas prendre froid.
J'ai pas froid, j'étouffe.
Thank you for seeing us at such late notice.
Just have to locate them because they have the virus in its pure form before it mutates.
But as we all know, every great career has to come to an end.
You were looking for love, Ruby, in the only foolish way you knew how.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling so well yesterday, so I was unkind to you.
découvrir.
Hey, we're gonna go to the tunnel of love.
The tunnel of love, come on.
Hey, come on.
Motherfucker! He sent my daughter in there! Look at my...
Or if it is Diane Selwyn, she could tell you who you are.
Now, give or take a few thousand, I figured the loot on this deal at...
If kill we must for a better New York, why should it not be...
If I was him, then they're gonna have some records.
You think about him before you pull the trigger, because if you're wrong, he'll snatch your fucking nuts out.
The security system in your house, it's a pretty good system you got there.
When I wrote my first book, I used to carry it around in this while I was looking for a publisher.
I mean, somebody doesn't just randomly prank phone call a victim's entire family 90 minutes after they've been shot.
What, so you mean the guy who just pissed himself and turned blue was...
Sorry about that.
If something went wrong, like you said, they may be involved in murder.
And was the defendant one of the altar boys performing in the Archbishop's home movie?
Enjoying this quiz? Hit that like button and show your support.
I couldn't do it.
I always think how when they had the newspaper strike in New York, more of those old guys died.
No, I just want to watch him use your body to sandblast another building, that's all, Jeff.
Yeah, I think he had it like the first day and then he gave it away or something.
A little guilt goes a long way.
Guys, you two go in there and negotiate a ransom for a little girl, then it is the FBI.
Say, mister, I love the way you wear that hat.
What's a beautiful young American ping pong player doing mingling amongst the British upper class?
I must get this crack mended.
Captain, this is some spooky shit we got here.
When you know why you're doing something that's bad for you and when you first started doing it.
Just to let you know that I really am Dr. Harford. This is my New York State Medical Board card.
Inspector, if you don't mind, I've got to prepare for tonight's performance.
I feel like I have to talk to a normal person like you just to restore a little of my... I don't consider what could potentially be the most important discovery of the human race nonsense, okay?
After Beirut, we'll use our source to find the remaining targets.
If you come up behind us, if you can get me in there, I think I might be able to land it, but I need a lot of help from the ground.
Dear Tom, in view of the fact Dickie shows no more signs of coming home than before you went.
Tu veux pas qu'on aille chez toi?
Chez moi?
This is a group of politicians that got together to try to stop police corruption.
I'm not staying here. Are you out of your mind? This is my car. You were...
Not the most mind-blowing concept for a travel agency, but what the hey.
Foreigners somehow expect the squares of London to be fog-wreathed, full of hansom cabs, and littered with ripped...
I thought the lights of sending these guys on my team in there would put more people in jeopardy. I was in a whole lot of pain, and when I heard that second shot, I kept my goddamn head down.
So what you're saying is that you never believed in her innocence.
You know, I knew me and you had a lot in common.
If you won't open them yourself, I'll staple your eyelids to your forehead.
between the boosters and the gravity of the sun, the velocity of the payload will become so great space and time.
I was looking for my blue sweater you borrowed, which I found balled up on the bottom of your closet.
Fear for my life since my wife's lover, who'd just beaten me, was in the room with his friends.
Hey, only cops with bad news don't knock. Only Brad and Dick sleep so.
You didn't happen to see anything unusual or suspicious that night, did you?
Stay in the loop? Subscribe for more exciting quizzes like this.
You gotta try to spread it out. It's gonna look odd you buy it all in one place.
Please tell me, where am I aiming?
I've provided that most precious thing, the gift of life.
You want to know what happens to an eyeball when it gets punctured?
I'd have to be pretty stupid to write a book about killing and then kill somebody the way I described it in my book.
Brett may be throwing away out there in the night with vengeful fantasies, but the fact is he's a businessman.
You know by February that skin's gonna be cracked so bad it'll break open and bleed if you clench a fist.
It didn't really bring out bucks, so...
And yet, not actually what I was asking.
Somehow, I'd found the last semi-guileless girl in New York City.
Because part of you is growing inside of me, and that's a fact, Dan, and you'd better stop.
So, when you say that you popped your teacher,
I spent the last 12 years of my life building these rooms specifically to keep out people like us.
Oh, it's...
Very bad man I took in a couple weeks ago who'd been holding 2 priests, not 1, 2 priests.
The mobile unit you called is not responding or is outside the coverage area.
Recall.
Whatever he was up to, I certainly can't see him chanting mumbo-jumbo or trying to raise the...
Yes, you see, it is missing 50 executive homes.
An entire community starts attributing the daily horrors of their lives to a mythical figure.
When he was 18, he told everyone he'd live 3 more years, then go to New York and kill himself.
Have you ever felt so completely consumed by a feeling for someone that you...
I've joined that club. Now you nick me, graze me, but you wound me.
You call your ex and get her to send you the magazine with your story in it, if there is such a magazine.
If anything happens, if you need me, you just honk the horn, all right? Okay.
And I'm telling you, if a man knows what he's done, he can transport himself to anywhere.
Nothing hurts more than to see the one that you love subjected to mistakes and wrong.
Pressure thing. The boy's all right to get back to the main
Yeah,
road.
we're fine now that we're not murdered, bro. Yeah.
He was struggling to get in his sleep, so I...
Get away from him.
Captain Wilbur's gonna save Planet Xena. But I need...
Well, you know, if someone was in bed asleep the way they were supposed to be, they wouldn't hear any voices.
Beautiful.
He hasn't slept all week.
How do you know?
Because I've...
That thing will slice through you as if you weren't even there.
So, was Henrietta your mom's mom or your dad's mom?
Miss Pratt, your money has been wired, just as you asked.
Here's the last one. Make it count.
Gotta record everything that bastard does.
Right.
And that's a wrap. How did you do? Don't forget to tally up your score and share it with us in the comments. Let's see who's the quiz champion today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more movie challenges.